Hey guys, today we're going to go ahead and do a review on the Gonex 550 Paracord survival bracelet. I've found a lot of reviews on YouTube about bracelets like this. In fact, I found a lot of them in regards to the Gonex product itself. The only thing I haven't found is an actual teardown of what's inside of the bracelet itself. This particular model is supposed to have some fish hooks, some swivels, weights, pins, a little bit of tinder, some tin foil, a few floats, and some fishing line. Now, before go ahead and taking this out into the field, I wanted to be able to open one up, test it out, see what's actually inside of there and what kind of quality it is. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do today. Alright, so beginning here and taking a look, first thing you'll notice is that there's a nice little compass on there. I'm not sure if you can see that, if it's in focus or not. And actually it's pointing north, and I've tested this by wearing it out. I headed to work the other day when I got it, and I've had it on since then. Every time I look at it, it does seem to be that the compass itself is working great. I have no problems with that at all. I would have liked to have gotten it in black, but the camouflage isn't bad, especially if I throw it in with my camping gear. One thing I really do like though is this little knob here on the end. This is actually some fire steel. And so this is really helpful for if you're out in the woods, you get lost and you need to be able to start a fire. Let's see if I can get it to spark here. So as you can see, I already scraped it a little bit, but it sparks up pretty easily. And that leads me to this other side over here. We've got a nice little circle. Looks like a cutter. And if you see, it's actually got a nice little serrated edge on it. And it's really sharp, actually. I was able to cut some paper with it. I don't think it'll have any problem actually cutting the cord. So, but we'll go ahead and try that here. So again, that's the bracelet. Now, it does fit me really well, and the thing is, I usually have a hard time finding bracelets that'll fit because I've got pretty large wrists. But as you can see here, I mean, it does fit. It'll clasp. I've been wearing it around. I usually wear a size, like a 9-inch bracelet whenever I have to get a watch. So if that says anything to you guys, it will fit you, especially if you have a larger wrist. Alright, well, let's get down to it. I wanted to open this particular bracelet up and take a look. Alright, so it comes apart pretty easily. Alright, and this actually pull out. It looks like I might actually be able to pull it out. Oh, sweet. Alright, so I've still got the bracelet here, and I'll finish unraveling that and take a look. But right now, let's actually see if we can cut off a piece of this real quick. Alright, so we'll go ahead and set that off to the side. Alright, now taking a look, supposedly there's a survival kit inside this little sealed up nylon container here. If you notice, it is sealed on both ends. So let's go ahead and see if we can use this cutter. Actually, that works pretty well. I don't know if you've ever cut nylon before, but it's really stringy and hard to cut. So I'm surprised that cutting edge worked as well as it did. Alright. Oh, very cool. Looks like they put it not only inside of the nylon sheath, but then it's also inside of a plastic bag in there too, to make sure that, I don't know, it looks like this might actually be waterproof. This feels more like a silicone bag than anything. This is very cool. Oh no, it's a silicone straw. Oh, that's very cool. That comes in really handy. That's like an extra tool. Alright, so first things first. We got a nice alcohol pad inside of here. Alright, what do we have here? Alright, very cool. This looks like a nice little bag with a couple of hooks in it. I'm not sure if you can see that. It looks like there's a nice little hook in there. Maybe in relation to my finger there. It's a very sharp hook. I mean, it's poking me a little bit through the bag itself. Looks like a nice length of fishing wire. Alright, that's quite a length of fishing wire in there. So that should come in handy, and it does feel more like a sturdier, at least like a, I don't know, I'd say maybe an 8-pound test. That's not going to break very easily at all. Get out of here. Alright, now continuing on. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and tear this little straw thing. Some of the stuff in the middle is pretty hard to get out. Alright, and there we go. Now we've gotten down to, looks like some swivels here. It looks like we've got one swivel. Okay, and a couple fishing weights. It's a little bit difficult to get out, but I don't think that would be an issue. It makes it compact inside the bracelet. There you go, there's one weight. We should have another weight in there. Then there's a little piece of fire starter, a little piece of tinder. Looks like we've got a couple floats and a few safety pins if we can get that out of there. Yeah, it looks like a float. Okay, definitely, look at that. Nice little float for attracting something there. And then you've got a nice little piece of fire starter and looks like another float inside of there. That's actually not a bad little kit. Honestly, to have all of this stuffed inside of something that you would just wear on your wrist. I mean, of course, it's not going to be the best thing when you're out in the field, but honestly, I would rather have this than nothing, you know, to tell you the truth, at least in my opinion. The 550 paracord does fully seem strong enough. Let me see if I can, we'll cut it here and take a look. Oh yeah, definitely. Let's give it the old burn test, should we? See if this is more cotton based or if this is actually... No, definitely not catching fire at all. It's more melting. This is definitely 550 paracord. So no problems there. Honestly, bringing this out into the field with me, I would have no worries, and I don't think you guys will either. To me, it seems like a great product. It seems worth the $14 or $15 or however much it's costing right now. I don't know. Overall, in my opinion, I definitely say this is a good product and definitely worth the purchase. Now, I will tell you guys I was given this product at a discount in exchange for an unbiased review, and honestly, I would have given the same review whether I got the product for a discount or not. So, in my opinion, you know, definitely worth the cost, and I don't think you'll go wrong with this. To me, it's a good, solid product. Alright, well, thanks again, guys, and if you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up.